We're going to do a very quick intro today because I can't get through this without laughing and crying.
Same.
My mom's here today. Welcome. Welcome back to Dymin in the Rough with Lance Lynn sometimes.
Where is Lance?
He is picking up something from Facebook Marketplace for me today. So yeah, he's not here. But I have my mom here today.
Yay!
And I have a froggy voice, so ignore that.
It's not contagious, is it?
I got a lot of beverages here to get me through this, but it's going to be a fun episode because it took us 10 minutes to try and do this intro because we're stupid. But it is her birthday today.
Yay. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday. She's 53.
Why we got to tell my age?
I'm sorry. She's a leap year baby, so it's really not her birthday.
Yeah.
But
we're going to celebrate.
We are. We're going to paint a good picture of you, too, because we're going to play some games to really get to know Missy Bittle.
That's scary.
This is unrelated, but you were alive in this era. What do you think about Monica Lewinsky?
Who says that?
I just watched a podcast with her on Call Her Daddy.
I mean, whatever she wants to do.
Okay.
More power to her.
All right. Moving on. I thought that was going to be better than it was.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Some warm-up questions to get you nice and loose.
I'm pretty loose.
What has been your favorite age?
Ooh. I like my 40s. I had a good time.
Why?
I don't know. Kids were young, fun, and running around, and it was just, I don't know. It was a good time.
Okay. What was your style like in the 80s?
Oh, I look stupid.
No, you didn't.
I had mall bangs, great big, put that scruple stuff like this with a blow dryer. No, I wouldn't go back to that.
How'd you do all that?
It was exhausting. Took
Did
hours.
you get like a perm?
Yeah. Oh, I had perms. Fry your hair out.
Everybody had
Tease
perms.
it, fry it. Yeah.
What was your favorite outfit?
I
Do you have one that sticks in your mind?
No. I've got some stupid ones, though. Those pictures you've got in a denim.
I love the denim, the Canadian tuxedo.
Oh, dear Lord.
We're posting them.
Oh, great.
Yeah. The red nails, the long fingernails.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I loved it.
Very attractive.
Who was your celebrity crush?
I like The Rock.
Now, back then, in like the 80s.
I don't think I had one.
You were boring. You like The Rock right now?
I like The Rock right now.
Okay. All right. Did you have any weird rules growing up?
No.
Danny and Sherry just let you do whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted?
Mm-hmm. I swear. They gave me a curfew, but I'd leave after I came in.
Oh, all right. Did they know that?
I started telling them some stuff. I don't think they want to hear it.
Tell me one that they don't know now.
That they don't know?
That they still don't know.
I think they know. That we'd come in and just sneak out, me and Kendra.
Mm.
We turn on
sneak out to?
The TV, and then we take off. We went out to the trestle.
What's a trestle?
It's a little party place in Benton. It's good times.
Is it like in a cornfield?
It's out there. I'll have to show you sometime. If I remember how to get out there, hell. Not sure how I got out there or how I got back.
Very interesting.
Very.
Well, that's been enlightening. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Some of our followers had some questions for you as well.
Okay, here we go.
Everyone wants to know your skincare routine.
Anything on TikTok that looks like it's going to do the trick, I buy.
Like what?
Oh, Lord.
What's your favorite product? Like,
I've
hands
got a
down.
favorite product, and it's some little oil, and I don't know how to reorder it. I can't read the label. It's all messed up. Some organic. I love that stuff.
That's crazy.
I know. I tried to go back on TikTok shop and find it, and I can't find it.
You literally just buy everything off of TikTok?
I do. Pretty much. I like Lemire, too.
Yeah. You like Obagi?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I'm all over.
Yeah.
I don't like to stick to one thing.
You like lasers?
I do.
I'm just going to out you for all your shit. You love a little Botox.
Oh, word.
You love a little.
I love a little this and that.
Filler, a little dabble doer.
That's right, baby.
Yeah. But everyone thinks you're my sister, and that's annoying.
Oh, I know, and it pisses you off too, doesn't it? Oh, I wasn't going to cuss. Sorry.
That's not bad. No, it
I'm going to need a refill, by the way.
Take mine. I'm trying to keep this throat.
If you've drank out of that, give me some of your sickness.
Shut the hell up. Okay.
I don't have time to be sick.
How did you meet Barry, my stepdad?
Oh, my gosh. I was dating his best friend. True story.
And that's how you met him initially?
Mm-hmm. I met him in high school.
Elaborate.
And then me and his best friend broke up. And then I got married to your dad. God help me. I'm kidding. Anyway, had 2 kids, got divorced, and then ran into Barry at Chevy's.
What's Chevy's?
It's a bar.
In?
Heron.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we go there on our anniversary.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've never been there. I'm such a sheltered 30-year-old.
Well, I'll take you.
Yeah, let's make the rounds.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so when did things turn romantic for you and Barry?
Oh, immediately.
For you or him?
Oh, for him, of course.
That's crazy.
No, it's sweet. No.
It's like typical Southern Illinois, I think.
It was like we knew each other, and then, bam, I don't know. We just automatically was like, yep, this is it. No turning back. No looking back.
Package deal.
Package deal.
Dang. When was that? I was like 6 when that happened, right?
Yeah, you were in kindergarten.
Because I have like vague memories.
Cruz was like 2 years old.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's a long time.
I know.
You just had an anniversary. How long was that?
I know. Shit, we've been together 25 years.
That's forever.
I know.
That's wild.
That is wild.
People want Danny stories.
Oh, Lord.
Some might say that Missy is Danny in a different form.
Now, who would say that?
Literally everyone.
I need names.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I swear. Mm-hmm. Me and Mama think it for sure.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll have a talk with her about that.
Yeah. Give me a Danny story that sticks out in your mind.
Gosh, there's a million. A million.
Well, think of one off the top of your head.
I remember all like the basketball stuff with JoJo going through it. And JoJo could score 500 points in one game, literally. And Danny would come home and be screaming over he missed a 3 throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Was that stressful for you?
Yeah.
Like it changed the mood in the whole house? The
it was crazy.
Games and
yeah.
everything?
Yeah, it was nuts. There were people coming to our door, egging us during that time, and they hated JoJo, and you either loved him or you hated him.
Were you afraid?
No.
Were you mad?
Sometimes.
Did you fight anybody?
Sometimes.
You did?
A couple.
I come from a family of fighters, I've learned.
My God, the whole gym was fighting that one game.
Yeah, I've heard of that story.
That was crazy. I think Pinckneyville or something, yeah.
Yeah, Benton has beef with Pinckneyville always, don't they?
I guess, yeah, in Frankfurt.
So is that your JoJo story too? Because they wanted to know what it was like being raised with JoJo.
It was crazy being raised with JoJo.
Yeah?
Yeah. Me and him fought every single day, I think.
And he said that recently.
It's true. He knocked me through a door. I had a great big old Sonic cap, Mr. D's cap. He knocked me through the door and my thumb goes through it and I just bought it. I was covered in soda, laying on the ground. And my mom comes in, she's screaming at me. And I'm laying on the ground with a busted up cup, soaked in soda, and it's my fault.
Tell that story of when Mama was in the hospital.
She took a sleeping pill on an accident. She thought it was
like an antibiotic or something, and she took like 2 sleeping pills, like 2 Ambiens.
Knocked out. And they thought out.
They thought she was
dying.
He
took her straight to the ER, and I get there, and I'm sitting there with her, making sure she's okay, all worried about her. And then JoJo walks in, and she said, my boy.
I know you're mad as hell.
I'm still
for
mad.
A long time.
I said, I'm leaving.
Golly, that is so
Yeah.
funny. So there's her JoJo stories.
Yeah.
That's
I got
crazy.
lots more than that.
Feel free to share. Didn't he wreck your car?
Yeah. Brand new car.
Dang.
And he gets in it. He stole it because he didn't have gas. Took it to Wren Lake College for a basketball camp and wrecked it on the way there.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Brand new Camaro.
Dang.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got whatever you wanted growing up. Were you spoiled?
Rotten.
You still are.
Thanks.
Is your love language receiving gifts?
Yeah, it is. What'd you get me for my birthday? Can't wait to see it.
You didn't get anything.
You're getting a list when I leave here.
All right. We're going to take a hard left. We're going to play the motherhood game.
What's that mean?
Okay. Out of all of your kids, I need you to choose.
Choose what?
Which one was the most likely to sneak out?
Trace.
Would you say he was like you?
A lot.
Good to know. Who's the most likely to tell the truth?
I'm going to say you were Jersey. You're brutally true sometimes.
You're welcome. Jersey, too.
Yeah, you guys put me in my place. Now,
We were born
Chris
to
would
humble
never
you.
say nothing if he'd think it hurt my feelings. You and Jersey just like, what you got on? You wearing that?
You do that to us.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. All right. Who had the weirdest obsession as a kid?
Cruz. That Pokemon. Remember we went all over New York looking for Pokemon.
Yeah.
God, you slept.
I was thinking about his cat obsession as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
He loved cats.
Who bought him a hairless cat for Christmas?
Me. But when he was a kid, he went to that cat show. And he was obsessed with hairless cats. So, like, he was always obsessed with weird stuff.
I know. I love that cat.
I'm trying to think of
though.
what else.
We should have brought that cat on here.
We should have. We
I
look like Dr.
know.
Evil.
Love it.
Which kid is most expensive?
You.
What? How?
Are you serious?
What have you bought me?
I didn't say it. You didn't ask me what I bought you. You asked me who's expensive.
Well, who's expensive for you?
You.
Whatever.
You've always been a high dollar.
Okay. You named me Dymin.
Exactly.
Who's the funniest kid?
Oh, wow.
We're all pretty hilarious, really.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are really funny in your own little way. Jersey's got one-liners. Trace was hilarious.
Yeah, Jersey's really dry.
I never
is
know
like
what's going to come out your mouth. And Cruz
has weird. He thinks
I laugh
weird
at him all the
things.
time.
He's so childlike.
He is.
Yeah, he's like a little 12-year-old.
I know. He's so
And he just thinks of things like innocently that
Yeah.
adults don't think.
Oh, God.
Anymore.
Me and him get to laughing, too. Got crying.
Yeah. Yeah, he's funny.
Y'all can dance, too.
Yeah, we can.
They can. They got the rhythm.
You can't.
Excuse you? Move this damn mic. No.
Can Jersey dance?
Yeah. Yeah. Who said I can dance?
Okay.
Play some music.
Okay. Whatever. Who's the most dramatic?
You.
I knew that was coming. Who's the most competitive?
I'm going to say your sister, Jersey.
She's a savage,
Oh,
literally.
she don't, yeah. You don't play. She scares me.
Who's the most serious? You don't think Jersey?
Serious?
Yeah. She's very serious.
You think so?
Yeah.
I guess.
She don't play.
No?
Mm-mm.
I ain't messing with her.
Who's most likely to take care of you in your old age?
All of you. All of you.
You're probably right.
I know I'm right. You guys will tag team that.
Yeah, we'll have a schedule.
Come get mom.
Yep.
Put her in a
Wheel you
wheelchair
around.
to the mall.
Yep, 100%. Golly. All right. Speaking of motherhood, we're going to go a little bit deeper now.
How deep?
You
we
ready?
gonna-
You nervous?
Get a drink. Go ahead.
Okay. What was your, this voice is feeling a little froggy. What was your reaction to finding out you were pregnant with me?
Yay.
I know that's not true.
Honestly, I was 20 years old.
That's wackadoodle.
But I was excited.
Okay. Was my dad excited?
It took him a hot minute to get excited, but yeah, he got excited. He got on board with it.
Everyone always asks me how you came up with my name.
Oh my gosh.
There's not like a good story though, is it?
Not really. Like, I don't know. I researched and I just came up with it. And then I wanted to spell it different.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. There really isn't a good story.
I know, that's what I say, and everyone's really disappointed.
We ought to make one up.
Do it right now. Spit it.
Well, this one time in band camp.
This one time your dad went to a strip club. And the next night I found out I was pregnant. So
And
we
her name
named you Dymin. I'm going down.
Oh, my God.
Did you always know that you wanted 4 kids?
Yeah, I wanted a bunch.
Why?
Then once I got girl, boy, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Plus, I was getting
4's good.
It is good. It's an even number.
Yeah.
I like
Any
it.
more than that just sounds difficult.
I don't know.
Yeah. I wouldn't know, and I don't want to know. Did you want to murder, bury, or my dad during any of your pregnancies or postpartum?
No.
What? They never made you mad? You weren't hormonal? They didn't say stupid things? I know that's not true.
I mean, postpartum was hard. Yes,
Yeah.
postpartum was, and they're over there sleeping. That kind of ticked me off. But hey, we got through it. We did.
You are not divulging any information
We
here.
did. We got through it.
Well, obviously. But
Well,
even
I guess
I
your dad and
remember.
I didn't.
But even I remember, like, Lance would be asleep and I'd be breastfeeding Lively for like the 97th time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to fill a pillowcase full of bars of soap and I want to beat the shit out of you right now. Like, I hated him when he was sleeping.
I get
It was
that.
some postpartum rage. Did you
Yeah.
ever have postpartum rage?
Yeah. Not bad, but yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a thing. Well, what were your postpartum experiences like? Like, which one was worse out of the 4? And which one was like,
you were the
Me?
worst. Yeah. I think it was the very first one.
Yeah.
And I was 21.
yeah.
So all my friends are out having parties and turning 21, and here I am, like, with a brand new screaming colicky baby. But hey, it all worked out, didn't it?
Told you I was brought in this world to humble you, girl. What age do you think is the most difficult to parent?
I'm gonna say teenage years are hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, even junior high.
Yeah.
It starts in junior high.
The hormone thing, right?
Just the worrying and hormones, and their bodies are changing, and you're trying to help them out, and it's a lot. You just wait.
Yeah. I'm
You
really
just
not excited
wait.
about all that.
It's
I think when they go to school, that's difficult too. Because then they're learning other things
they're learning a lot.
that you don't want them to know.
Well, I try to tell them everything.
Yeah. I would
Maybe
say
too much at times. Jersey will tell me stop. I don't want to know that.
Agreed.
My friends
I know
taught
a
me
lot about
everything I
you.
know. My mom didn't tell me anything.
Bro, she drew fallopian tubes for me. I was
Probably
10.
because I've always yelled at her saying I didn't know about this, this, and this.
Yeah. No, I have so many memories. She always liked to write things down and like draw me pictures.
So you could see it. You're a visual learner.
This is totally inappropriate. But I remember one of my friends in school, her number was like something 69.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I like that number. I swear to God, I'm like 9 years old. And Sherry's like, why? And I was like,
See, me and my mom are opposite. I'd be like, me too.
oh my God. But I was like, it's visually an appealing number, right? I'm like, it's just like a 6 turned upside down. It's like easy to remember. And she's like, oh, I thought you meant it because, and then she drew me a picture and she's like,
No,
swear to God. I swear to God.
I wish to God you had that picture right now.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it.
And I was traumatized.
So are you going to draw pictures for your kids?
I don't know about that. I don't think so. I mean, it is memorable. And I learned a lot.
Yeah.
So
have you thought about how you're going to teach them that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just gonna.
Do I have to think about that now?
You're gonna wing it.
Did you wing it? I feel like you
winged
it.
I wing every day.
No shit.
Every day. It's a new adventure.
This is a deep question. I want you to put some thought into it and answer thoroughly. How did you manage to keep your own identity in the midst of motherhood? Do you see how different we are?
How is that so deep?
That is deep.
How did I manage what? Say it again.
To keep your own identity.
My own identity?
In the midst of motherhood.
I mean, I just got up every day and do what I do.
Oh my God.
I am who I am. Like,
you didn't feel like you were drowning in motherhood at times?
At times, yeah, but don't we all?
Yeah, but I feel like it takes like years of your life to like start feeling like you again.
Oh yeah, it does. Definitely. Just
so
get up and do what you got to do. There's no rhyme or reason or secret potion. You just
keep on keeping on.
Yeah. Get up, put your
big girl
panties on. Let's go. You got to do it. Huh? Did I go on dates?
Yeah, like date nights. Did you travel?
Yeah, I didn't travel that much when y'all were little. I think we went to Disneyland one time, didn't we? When you were little.
Yeah. Was Cruz born? I have to keep drinking. I'm froggy.
I don't remember him.
You don't remember him?
Not at Disneyland. I think it was just you.
How old was
I was probably pregnant.
Pregnant at Disney World's miserable.
Oh, God. Disney World's miserable.
I'm not a Disney World person.
Oh, I need a vacation from that vacation.
I'm not like a park person anyways. I don't like Six Flags.
Yeah.
Or Holiday
Some people
World.
love Disney.
There are some Disney adults out there.
But there is, yeah. Several.
Remember that one time?
Oh, Lord.
You got mad at us. Oh my gosh, my throat is going
What'd you do?
Me and Barry.
Oh, yeah.
We started drinking around the world and you couldn't find us.
And went to the bar.
I was like newly 21.
You left me on the rides and we can't find you.
Because I don't ride roller coasters because I am terrified. And
then your phone's dead and we can't. That was a nightmare. Yeah. Jersey
got in trouble.
Jersey wrote in her diary. I found her. I didn't read your diary, Jersey. She wrote in her diary
You're
about.
gonna kill me on my own podcast.
She wrote in her diary about that.
Was she? Why?
We couldn't find you guys and we're in Disney.
Oh, she's traumatized that she lost us. You were madder than you should have been about that.
Oh, dear God.
You found us at like The Simpsons. Drinking beer. Oh, my God.
Oh, that was
Anyways, what would you tell your younger self?
Keep doing what you're doing, girl.
You are such a deep, deep person. Oh, my God.
Oh, it's my phone. It's my birthday. People are calling me. They're just blowing me up, Dymin.
Oh, my God.
I have no idea who that is.
You're crazy. All right. Well, do you want to start talking about the Trace Bittle Scholarship Fund?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Okay. Tell us all about it.
So we're having a bass tournament, Pyramid Acres, April 19th. We're at April 18th at Just Add Water. We're going to do a fisherman's raffle. That's going to be fun. They're going to have a band. And we're going to have a fish fry. We've got stuff where, like, Pappies we're raffling off, silent auction. It'll be a good time. Mm-hmm. And then the next day, it's Easter weekend. So the next day is the fishing tournament. We're having an Easter egg hunt. We're going to have the Easter bunny out there. Going to give away some good prizes. We've got inflatables for the kids, permanent jewelry, music. I'm not sure who all's coming out to sing yet, but we're going to nail that down hopefully next week. And nice silent auction items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, real good.
You always have a good silent
Easter
auction.
baskets.
Yeah.
I think you made a lion's den basket one year, didn't you?
Mine was very tame and it was very tasteful. Thank you very much. It was a romantic basket. But
it was, yeah.
What's my basket this year? I'm in charge of something.
You're doing romantics and Dee's doing Lion's Den. And it's a competition. We'll see who brings in the most.
Dee's going to win.
I have no doubt.
We're going to get deeper. Are you prepared? Turn your phone off. Throw it on that couch. Oh, Jamie. Oh, answer it. Put him on the podcast. Answer it.
Hello?
Happy birthday.
You're on the podcast.
I am.
Yep.
Say hi.
Oh, good.
What's your favorite memory with Missy?
Do what?
What's your favorite memory with Missy?
I can't hear you.
This is my
What's
podcast.
your favorite memory with Missy? Because it's her birthday. We're reminiscing.
God dang. Favorite birthday memory. Or just anything.
Just anything.
How about the time I was hanging on the roof and they were driving 100 miles an hour?
We might need to edit him out of this podcast.
And why were you were driving the car? Or you were on top of the car and you were driving the car? Was this for fun or were we mad at each other?
I think she was mad.
I wasn't mad. You're the one who jumped on top of the car, idiot.
I forget.
Oh my gosh. What else do we know?
I just gave you a little ride.
Oh my God. Hey, I probably need to hang up now.
Probably. Got nothing else to say? How about you sing happy birthday?
Hey, if it's not on video and not whatever, you can't get held accountable.
What's on video?
Too late, homie.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sing happy birthday. Ready? Go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Missy. Happy birthday to you.
You sounded like an alien right then.
Yeah,
That was
you
weird.
did.
Sound like there were 3 of you. Scary.
Yeah.
Scare me.
All right, you guys have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Precious. I only hope my ex-husband calls me to tell me happy birthday one day. Oh, God.
Lord.
You wasn't expecting that.
Nope.
Okay. Dang, we're going to get serious, but now we're all hyped. I don't know how we transition.
How you transitioning that?
I feel like we have to tell the Prince story.
She's obsessed with the Prince story, and it's a horrible story.
It's really not. And honestly, we're going to tell it, and it's going to be so anticlimactic. People are going to be like, that's why you're...
They're going to be like, why do you think that's funny? Yeah, you can't... You just had to be there in the moment.
Okay, so me and her can just kind of look at each other and just laugh and just... I don't know why. You could probably do it right now if I looked at her. Obviously, I couldn't get through the intro because we kept laughing at each other. But... Lance was playing in Minnesota. Oh, that's a stupid story we didn't tell either.
What? We have too many stories.
We'll
be here all day.
But Lance was playing in Minnesota, and that is where Prince's house was. What's it called? Paisley
Purple Rain.
Paisley Manor, something weird.
I don't know. It's purple.
Anyways, it was like, what, my 25th birthday?
Something like that. You're pregnant.
I didn't know it, though.
Yeah.
And so we went to Prince's house, and they're mean as hell, right? When you get in there, they make you put your phone in the thing.
I was scared.
And I didn't understand the rules.
They're like, give me your phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
yeah, they're not like, hey, we're going to put this in a bag. They're like, give
they
it
lock
to
it
us.
up in a box.
Yes. Or in a little magnetic pouch and let you carry it around. And they're like, turn it off. And I was like, oh, it's on.
I didn't carry mine around.
I was like, it's on silent. And he was like, turn it off. And I was like,
yeah.
I was like, well, I already don't want to be here. But anyways, it was kind of weird. It was like a big garage, basically. Wasn't it? Anyways, we go in there after being yelled at. So we're already like, and there is a replica of Prince's house, kind of up on the shelf, right? And it contains Prince, his ashes. And
true story.
we have to have a moment of silence for Prince. when we get there. No, are we Prince fans? Like, we're not super fans. We're just like, oh, this is something to do. We were amongst the super fans. People are sobbing, crying.
Then I get the giggles, and I look at her, and we're giggling. I thought I was gonna pee my pants.
We look at each other,
and
like,
people think I'm
like
crying.
you're across from me, like you're not right next to me, and I'm looking at you.
And he's like, moment of silence, and I'm looking down,
and people
shaking.
are boo-hooing. They're like, oh. And me and Mom are like this. Well, by the end of it, we're crying, and everyone thinks that we're crying because of Prince.
I had to walk out of that room.
We're laughing so hard.
Go to the bathroom.
Oh my God,
that was awful.
We couldn't get it together, like, even after. It was so bad. Sherry, Grandma's with us. She has no idea what's going on. She's like, wow. And we're just like dying laughing.
I think she thought we were crying. Like,
probably.
Upset too.
It was so awkward. And it wasn't really like funny. It was just kind of one of those moments where it was like, how did we get here doing this right now with these people?
Oh my God.
So yeah, R.I.P. Prince.
That was fun though. I had a good time.
It was. We got t-shirts. I still have it. Another question that I forgot to ask you was, everyone wants to know how you met Lance and introduced him to me.
Oh,
because everyone's heard the story, but they don't know your side of the story.
Okay, so it was a snow day back in no, I'm kidding. It was a snow day, and we were at home, and I was cleaning the house and stuff, and Lance came down with his agent.
No.
So we call him
pitching coach.
And they were at Future Swings, and he was doing a camp. And I was like, sitting at home, and Barry said, hey, Todd called and wants us to go to Waltz with Lance Lynn.
So Trace did not.
He didn't even do the camp. No,
Yeah.
His friends did. He didn't want to. He's like, I don't know what he was doing, but he didn't want to do it. But Barry took him out there to meet Lance. And I said, well, who's Lance? And he's like, oh, he plays for the Cardinals. And I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever, I wasn't a big, I like the Cardinals, but I didn't.
We go for the beer.
The beer and nachos. So anyway, he said, let's go to Waltz. And I was like, are you sure? I really don't even feel like getting dressed. So he's like, yeah, let's go. We end up going, we're sitting there. We were told, do not talk to Lance. Everyone bugs him. Don't ask him for an autograph. Don't ask him for a picture. Just go there and you eat and you sit. So, all right, I had strict orders what I need to do. So we get in there in that room, and we're sitting there and all these little tables, and I look over at Lance. He's a young kid, He's sitting there. He looks bored to death. He's just, no one will talk to him. He's just sitting there like, what the hell? He's probably the rudest people I've ever met. So a couple beers in, I look over and I say, are you Lance? He goes, I am. So we started talking, and I said, you have a girlfriend? Are you married? And he said, no, I'm not actually. And I said, oh, well, I got a daughter. And he goes, you do? And I was like, I do. I said, you want to see a picture of her? He's like, sure, appeasing me. So I grabbed my phone and I'm scrolling, trying to find a really good.
She always says she has to scroll so far back.
It seemed like I scrolled a lot. I scrolled back there. I found a picture. I went over and sat with him. I said, look, there she is. And then I found another one. He goes, she's really pretty. But what's he going to tell me? Oh, and she's ugly. He's like, oh, she's really pretty. I said, thanks. Anyway, I said, she's single too. And so anyway, I said, since me and him were just buddies at that time, I said, let's get you a picture with Trace. Well, I started something then. He stood up. Once Trace got his picture made, then all the parents were like, get in there with Lance. Get in there. So he stood, and I looked at him and said, you're welcome. Because at that time, he wanted to kill me. So then later on that night, my phone goes off, and I pick it up, and it's, you got a friend request from Lance Lynn. I was like, Barry, look at that. I said, I got a friend. And he said, accepted.
That is weird that he's a little Facebook creeper.
And I was
now he doesn't even have social media.
I know. And I was like, okay. So I accepted it. And then I get a private message saying, hey, I really would like to meet your daughter. I probably got that message on there still. And I was like, all right. I said, you know what? We're going to the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert
It was
tomorrow.
like that weekend or something, right?
It was like the next night.
Me and you somehow ended up at Steak and Shake late at night.
Yeah.
Where? Why?
Yeah, I remember that.
And he was still in town, and you messaged him and were like, hey, we're at Steak and Shake, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But he'd gone to dinner somewhere, and like, he was like,
yeah.
but it was like late.
So then we met at the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert.
Yeah, the next weekend.
And Barry's like, he's not showing up. There's no way. And he was late. He showed up late. We went to the Wheelhouse. Mm-hmm. And I said, why would he not come? He's coming. So we took a group down there. And so anyway, I had to get online and buy you a ticket. You and your friend.
I was going.
You and Beaver. You weren't going. I was going with my friends. Then when Lance wanted to meet you, then I got online and ordered you and Beaver a ticket.
Beaver.
So we show up at the Wheelhouse. Lance shows up late. Barry's like, oh my God, he's actually here. Barry was starstruck by him. And I was like, well, yeah. You seriously thought he went? He was like, I didn't think he was coming. Anyway, he came. We drank. She was an hour late past Lance.
Well, knowing that he was late, I feel proud in my decision to be late.
Bitch, where you at?
She called me like every 10 minutes. Like, are you close yet? I'm like, you just called me.
Yeah. Anyway, so we have 2 seats open. Here's Lance. We have 2 seats open over here where Dymin can sit here and meet him and talk, and Barry and I are over here with our friends. She comes in and she sits over here and lets her friend Beaver sit by him. They can't even talk. So
I think I played my cards beautifully.
Finally, I think what happened?
I needed a Beaver first.
Beaver went out, went to the bathroom, and then Cameron called you over. So anyway, you guys ended up, once they ended up talking, y'all were like that. You were taking prom pictures. Y'all were acting like Charlie's Angels. I got all those pictures.
I do too.
Yeah. And we had the best time. And then Lance,
I never thought I was going to talk to him ever again.
Lance ended up going to the concert with us.
He did. And he just like went up to the ticket booth and they were like, oh, you want to come in?
Yeah, he didn't even have a ticket.
No.
And then he buys all these beers for us and you. And you went to the bathroom and we never saw you come back out. And he's standing there with you and Beaver, 2 beers, and you're long gone.
Honestly, I have no regrets. That's exactly how I needed to play it. I big leagued the big leaguer.
And then he left for Jupiter the next day for spring training.
Yeah, I never thought I was going to talk to this man again.
And then we went to spring training.
Yeah.
He got his tickets for that, and we're like, let's go.
Yeah.
That was fun, too.
Yeah. That's kind of weird when you look back on it. He was like very serious about it.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think he would be. Kind of weird.
I know. You guys hit it off like that.
We'll have to ask him in depth about
It's
that.
been love ever since. Romance. Arts.
And now he's besties with everybody. Isn't that funny? Is Barry still starstruck?
A little bit.
Still?
Oh, he thinks Lance walks on water.
Everyone does.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I love him. He's my son.
Him. You would choose him in the divorce.
Well, if you piss me off.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, that was all the follower questions. Sorry, we did a little switcheroon. All right. Well, shit. I was going to talk about Trace now. And now I'm like, well.
Yeah, let's talk about Trace.
Let's do it.
Trace Oakley Bittle.
Well, let's talk about your favorite memories.
Of him?
Yeah.
God, they're all favorite now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so why don't you tell everybody about your brother and how we are honoring his memory?
Yes. Okay. So for those who do not know, and we've talked about it a couple times, my brother passed away 2 years ago in a car accident, and it was very unexpected and very traumatizing and very horrible for our family. And since then, he was very, I know, he was a big hunter and a fisherman and funny.
Real funny.
And handsome. Mm-hmm. And the life of the party.
Always.
And so he had always wanted. That's a sign.
Trace!
That's a sign.
Oh my God.
That was a question I had on here about signs.
And you wouldn't believe all the signs he gives us.
Yes.
I know. It's crazy.
I love that. I love that. But he always wanted to start his own outfitter, correct?
Mm-hmm.
He
made
designed
the shirt.
these shirts.
Like literally.
Mine with the
font.
barbecue sauce. So when he passed away, you started in the Face Outfitters like he wanted to.
Yep.
And created a bunch of shirts and hoodies and hats.
And cups. And you name it.
And now it is a scholarship program.
It is. And last year, we were able to give 26 scholarships to students, $53,500.
Yeah.
And boy, we're going to do it again this year.
Yeah. Helps a lot of people.
That's how we raise money through that bass tournament.
Yeah.
We have a big nasty night out at the ballpark and do fireworks and raise all kinds of money and keep his memory alive. And
yeah,
as long as I'm here, everybody's going to know who he is.
Yep. We love that. Yep. I do want to discuss grief because I don't know about you, but for me, I've kind of noticed that everybody deals with some form of grief that you don't know just by
indifferently.
And like people that we've known forever and ever, you know, and they'll come up to us and be like, well, this happened to me at this time, or I lost this person then. And you just have no idea really what weight people are carrying. So
True.
How has your understanding of grief changed over the last 2 years?
It's just it's crazy. It's a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Some days I can't get out of bed. I can't function. Other days I'm like, get up, get dressed, let's go. Trace wouldn't want you laying here in bed. You just have to, give yourself pep talks. And I've got other kids and grandkids to live for. And I'm like, I can't just rot away in this bed. Although there's days I'd like to.
Yeah.
But I've tried not doing any pills. I'm like, I'm not going to mask this. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel every bit of it. I'm going to go through it. And, man, it's been hard. It's been hard. And then Barry and I don't grieve alike at all. Yeah. I like to see pictures, videos, like everything. Like I've got his voice and a Build-A-Bear. He's saying, I love you. And it just, excuse me, it kills Barry to hear or see any of that.
Yeah.
And I've got him all over the wall. I've got a little 3D frame with slideshow that I just sit and look at. Mm-hmm. And some days I sit and smile at it, the memories, and some days I sit and cry at the memory. It's weird. It's weird. It's hard. It's hard, very hard. And I don't know. I never dreamed I would ever be able to even get through something like this.
Yeah.
Because my kids are my life, and man, when he left me, it hurt.
Yeah. You were very good from the beginning to make sure that you were active.
I try to stay busy. And honestly, this gives me a purpose.
Yeah.
Like, keeps me busy.
You did that quickly too.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
You put all your energy into that.
I had to put energy into something.
Yeah.
Because I was scared where that energy might go.
And then the bass tournament was the quick.
And that's a lot. That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Jeez, people don't realize. And I hate asking people for sponsorships and money. And, it's just, I don't know. It's like embarrassing. Like, I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah.
But, man, people have been so good to me and my family. And just honestly amazing. Truly amazing.
For real.
Yeah. I mean, you see the people, when it first happens, people come and they say what they say, and then they go away.
Yeah.
And then I've got people that have not gone away that I never dreamed. I mean, crazy. I had a good friend send me flowers last week, and I was out of the blue, and she had no idea I was having a really rough patch.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden flowers showed up at my door, and I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Like, how did she know? And I sent her a message, and she said, I just had a little feeling. But I tell you what, we played Country Roads at his funeral. He always loved that song.
Give that story, yeah.
He always loved that song as a baby. We'd have the CD in our car, and he hated being in a car seat. He didn't want to be confined to nothing. You know, he needed to be on the move, had to go. And so we'd have to play that song. We'd play that CD. John Denver, Country Roads, Take Me Home. And he'd fall asleep. He'd go right to sleep. And so I remember Grandma and Grandpa come over and get him. They give me that CD. I got to have that CD. So everybody had a copy of John Denver, Country Roads, Take Me Home. So we played that song at his funeral. And my God, they played it at the Super Bowl this year.
Everywhere.
They
and I
played
don't
it at the
remember
Blues
hearing
games.
it ever before.
I mean, it's crazy how, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when I looked up and saw everybody at that Super Bowl this year singing his song, I mean,
right? I know.
Kill me now.
It's always at like a basketball game. It's a lot when we're all together. Or like, you know, you and Barry and Jersey are all together.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah. It's just the signs are crazy. I mean, Barry had a cardinal bird come on his birthday and sit on a lantern that someone had given us with a cardinal bird on it, saying that what a light, you know, people are in your lives. And this bird kept getting my ring camera. I was like, who is at my front door?
I love that.
And it was a cardinal bird that it made it go off like 10 times. And it was Barry's birthday.
I love signs.
Yeah, we were laying in bed in the morning and I was like, look.
That's sweet.
Yeah, we get lots of signs, and I thank God. Like that keeps me going too.
Yeah, there's a book about that, right? Did
you
read that book? Jersey did.
I have it. I still can't read books like in.
Well, that's my next question. What moments or triggers brings the hardest waves of grief?
Sometimes the signs do, especially when they're unexpected like that.
Yeah.
Take me to my knees.
Yeah.
Take my breath away. That's really hard. Honestly, like family events when we're all together and he's not there and I'm looking for him, kills me. Like even today is my birthday. We're gonna have a family dinner and I'm gonna be like, "Where's Trace? Where's Trace? Mm-hmm. He should be here."
Yeah.
That's kind of hard. Vacations, you know, we're getting ready to go to Florida. That'll be hard.
But it also helps, doesn't it, to be with family?
Yeah.
So
it does.
It's a weird little
It does.
thing.
It does. And then I feel like I've got to help you. I got to help Jersey. I got to help Cruz. Like, you know, I'm like, and you really, your brother and sister are very quiet and private.
Yeah.
Until they blow.
Yeah.
They hold everything in. And I think live in denial a lot, which that's an easier place to live, in denial.
Yeah. That's true.
I like to stay there myself. But I have to talk about him every day.
Yeah.
And just keep him alive, keep his memory alive.
Yeah. Okay, what were any things that people said or did that helped you during the early days?
Golly, you know, to be honest with you, I have blocked a lot of that out. I tell you what, a lot of people said, and you don't know what to say, right? No one knows what to say, and there's nothing to say.
Yeah.
But, God, should I say this?
Yep.
When people come up to me and say, no words, I have no words. I know you don't, but don't tell me you don't. So, you know what I mean? Like,
I swear to God, I say that to people.
I know. People do. You wouldn't believe. I wish I had $1 for every time someone. I have no words. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'd be a millionaire right now.
Yeah.
I mean, but I get it. I've said it too. But I'm like, have a word. Say something. Say I'm praying for you.
I think the stupidest thing I've ever said I can't talk right now, at a funeral was, "This sucks. I'm sorry."
You know what? I'd rather hear that than I have no words.
Well, that makes me feel better.
You know what I mean?
Because I remember walking away being like, "Why'd you say that?"
Have a true emotion.
Something
it does.
profound to say, not "This really sucks. I'm really sorry."
It does though. I mean, it's true. It sucks. It all sucks.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many times I've said it sucks.
Okay. Well, that you answered part of the next question, but I feel like you have more to say. Were there people that said things that were unhelpful or even hurtful?
No.
That is the biggest lie that's ever been told.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm telling you, I blocked a lot of this out. I really have no memory of 2 years.
I know that you do not like it when people say, well, there's a reason.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You're like, no.
What's the reason?
Yeah.
Then tell
like
me.
there's a bigger reason. Like he passed away for whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, I literally don't give
me the
a
reason
shit.
then. Yeah.
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 Which I know people are trying to make that sound like there's a bigger plan in place, but.
Oh, yeah. That I'm supposed to be here to help these kids with scholarships.
Yeah. And you're like, who gives
I'm
a
like,
shit?
I want my kid back. Hey, this is not my calling.
Yeah.
This is not what I'm on earth to do. Like,
yeah.
I was on earth to be his mother, and that's what I want still to this day. I want to wake up and this be a nightmare.
Yeah. And I know that
And I'm still waiting to wake up.
Yeah. And some people I feel like have tried to like out grieve you. Have you felt that way a couple of times? There are certain people that are like,
Yeah.
well, I'm sad too, Missy. And you're like, no one gives a shit that you're sad. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to kind of be in comparison with you, and there is no comparison.
Can't compare apples to apples there.
Apples to oranges?
Apples to oranges.
Apples to
Red apples to green apples.
grapes?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, do you feel like there's part of your grief that only a mother who has lost a child can understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even you and I are different. Like, you lost a brother, I've lost my son.
Mm-hmm.
That's completely two different things.
Yeah.
I mean, you
The
would
love
understand.
is different.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's completely different.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my boy. Carried him in my stomach for 9 months. And
Yes. And have you heard that thing where, what is it? His cells are like in your brain or something like
Mama
that.
told me that.
Yeah. So like your children literally are a part of you forever.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Woo!
Well, what do you think is next for In the Face?
I'd like to blow it up. I want to expand it. I want to get bigger. I want to do hunting stuff. Like, I would like to collaborate with Sika. Like, I always dream big. I have big dreams all the time.
What were his plans for it?
I think hunting clothes,
wanted to,
guns, like, he loved guns. I could see, he would have loved to have bought that place and turned it into In the Face Outfitters, or had a hunting club, or he loved that lodge. That was his happy place.
Yeah.
And he was down there at deer camp that weekend hunting, and with all the guys, he got to spend time with Lance and his dad and your dad and brother Cruz, and had a great weekend, and then left and went duck hunting. Came home, got Scar, his dog. We should have had Scar on the podcast.
Yeah.
And
He would have behaved. He wouldn't have humped your leg.
You never know. And then he took off, to go to Murfreesboro to go duck hunting, and didn't make it there.
Yeah.
Got in a wreck, and we have no idea. No idea what happened. Single truck accident.
Yeah.
He rolled his truck. No idea if a deer came out. I don't know. I don't know if his phone rang.
Yeah.
We'll tell you, these cell phones are dangerous, though.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, very dangerous. No one should be on a cell phone. So I don't know. But it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
What would you tell people to do or not do?
Oh, I need to write a book about what not to do. I could write a book about what not to do.
Yeah. You want to talk about that?
No. No. Oh, the things I have done. I don't know. Nothing helps. I don't know. And we had his funeral at the church.
Yeah.
And I've always gone to church. Been raised in church my whole entire life. Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night. My mom was a choir director. So
why do you think we turned out the way that we did if you're in church all the time?
I don't know. But that's a whole nother story. But anyway, now I can't walk in that church.
Yeah.
And really, it's very hard for me. I know God's good, but it's very hard for me because I prayed and prayed. And God, I'm a good person. Bring him back. Perform a miracle. I know you can do this, blah, blah, blah. And then for him not to do it, I was mad. I was mad at God. And I know I got to get over it. And I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to work on myself and help everybody else along the way. You know, so
you're still angry?
Yeah, I have anger. I have anger issues, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I threw my phone through a mirror not too long ago. That was stupid, but it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll just tear up the house. I'm pissed.
Yeah. It's part of it.
It is. It's awful. You just see red, man, and you just get mad.
Yeah.
I've been to lots of counseling, but
you don't love a counselor.
Nothing's gonna help me. You can't help me. The only person's gonna help, or if you bring him back, and I know that's not even realistic, but you know what? How are they gonna help me?
I really don't know.
You know who helps me? Jelly Roll. Somebody save me.
You love Jelly Roll.
Me from myself. I do. Is he gonna come in here any minute?
I wish.
Me too.
I don't have that kind of pull, unfortunately.
I told you I wanted him, and I wanted balloons.
I got mimosas in a sore throat, so we're having a party tonight for
Yeah,
your
we are.
birthday. Are you so excited?
So excited.
I will say this is like the first year that you've actually wanted to celebrate your birthday.
I know why.
I don't know. You tell me.
Something to do.
Yeah, you like to do things. You like to be surrounded by people.
Yeah.
You're never chilling.
No.
Ever.
If I sit at home and get in my head, then it doesn't make for a good night. I gotta stay busy.
Understandable. Okay, do you have any advice for people?
Oh Lord, do I have advice? I wish I did. I wish I could help everybody get through grief.
Yeah.
But you got to do it on your own terms. Like I said, Barry and I are complete opposites, but you got to do what's best for you.
Yeah, how do you and Barry maneuver that?
I just let him be him and do his thing, and sometimes I don't understand it. For instance, the cleaners called the other day and said, "Hey, Barry, we've had a shirt here. It's been here for about over 2 years. What was the shirt he wore to the funeral? And it had makeup and mascara, for people hugging you and crying. And so he went and got it, and he put it in his back seat. And he said he's never taken that shirt out of his back seat. And I'm like, he feels like that's like a part of Trace. And I'm like, that creeps me out. Like, you wore that to his funeral? That's what that reminds me of. Get it out of your truck. But that helps him. How does that help him? I don't know, but it does. So I'm just like, okay, whatever helps. You know what I mean? But I can't stand to look in the back seat at that shirt hanging.
Yeah,
everybody's just so different.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've got pictures and slideshows, and he can't look at that. He'll go over there and put it down. But I don't know. It's just, I have no advice for him, or I just do what I, think I need to do.
Yeah.
Barry also has a hard time at these events. Like at Big Nasty Night, you won't see him down there with the family.
Yeah.
Taking pictures or anything. He's up hidden in the suite.
Yeah.
And wants to be left alone and private.
Yeah.
And
makes sense.
Me, I'm trying to organize the whole thing and make sure everything's perfect, and so just I guess opposites attract. What can I say? I don't know.
Yeah, you guys are very different.
Which is good.
Yeah.
If he was like me, dear Lord, can you imagine? Can you imagine two of us?
No, I cannot. You might be on the roof of your car and driving away.
Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. Dear God. Crazy.
Yeah. Anything else you want to tell?
God, I had notes and left them at home.
She tried to control this interview so badly.
I thought I did a good job.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
I thought you did phenomenal.
Thank you.
But I will say, I think you're doing well as a person and a human being that's gone through a lot. What a lot of people don't know, I think, is prior to Trace's passing, you had a really good friend pass away. Just 2 months before?
Bud Stotler, yeah. He was best friends with Barry and me too. I loved him.
Yeah. And then Barry's mom passed away.
Yep.
How long after? Not even a year after, right?
Not even a year after, yeah.
So, just a lot. But I think you're doing a
And then
good
Dee's
job.
dad passed too before that. It was just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
It hit all my friend group with loss. Mm-hmm. And it was just, man, it's too much. It's just all too much.
Yeah.
Too much to handle.
Yeah, for sure. So, but I think you and Barry both are doing better. And hopefully it keeps getting better.
We're trying, yeah. A lot of people tell you, time heals.
Yeah. It won't, but you'll learn how to cope, I guess, more.
I used to hate New Year's, and I still do really, but it's just another year that I have to go through without my son. And I had a good friend, Susan, came up to me and she said, hey, she said, I heard what you said the other day. And she said, you know what? You need to look at it this way. She said, look at it like it's another year closer to seeing my son.
Ooh.
And I was like, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I said, it's a lot of the way you perceive things and change your perspective of things. And I was like, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna think of it that way.
Yeah.
But
you had problems with Thanksgiving also.
Oh,
and
God,
now.
Yeah. I couldn't do Thanksgiving at the table with that empty seat. Cannot do it. So we run away. We try to do a vacation. And honestly, this year we went to Jackson Hole and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at all these people with their families. And I'm like, why am I here? I have a whole family at home that loves me and kids and grandkids that I'm missing out. I don't know. There could be another empty seat at the table next year. And here I am. So I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to be home. I'm going to be, I'm learning. I'm learning. But, I've made a lot of mistakes along the way, but it's just, you can't mask those feelings. You got to sit there and you got to deal with it and, bring up his name and I'm thankful for being his mother all those years, 18 years. And, I got to change my perspective on things.
Yeah.
I do. And I'm working on it.
Yeah. No, I can tell.
Thanks.
Anyways.
Oh, God.
Well.
I need some more drinks.
Chug it.
Chug it. Chug it.
How do you feel about the podcast? What do you think? What did you feel
when I started
I've never
talked
a podcast?
This much in my life. What
did you think when I started this podcast?
I was excited for you.
You were? You didn't think I was stupid a little bit?
No.
Oh, that's nice of you.
You're welcome.
What did you think? Did you think we were this legit?
No, this is a production now.
Yeah. We tried to film in Switzerland and we didn't have Luke and it wasn't good.
Luke.
Good.
He's a rock star.
I know. But
you want to get on here and say hi, Luke? Hi. Well, come on.
Well, do you have anything else that you want to say?
I want to say come to the bass tournament, April 18th and 19th. Fish it if you can. Lots of prizes. We're giving away lots of money. It's going to be a really good time. It's going to be, Trace love kids. We've got lots of stuff for the kids.
Is there an Easter egg hunt? Did you say
yes,
that
Easter egg hunt, Easter egg bunny, pictures with a bunny, inflatables,
Is the bunny Danny?
We got a bags tournament.
Is the bunny Danny?
No.
Oh.
It's going to be Parker. Parker's going to be the bunny.
Who's going to be the duck?
Or he's the duck. Well, no, he's going to be the bunny. Oh, yeah, we need another. Maybe you could be the duck. You could quack.
Duck.
Anyway, and then we've got Big Nasty Night coming up this summer. And then we got a few things in mind that we're going to do.
We did a bourbon night.
We did a bourbon night with cigars, and that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to do that again. That was a good time.
Yeah.
We got our own bourbon in the face from Woodford Reserve. That was a good time.
Yeah. Got
And
lots of stuff in the
thinking about
works.
doing a cow drop, so in the fall.
Explain that to me, please.
I guess it's like a football field, and you draw squares on it, and then you sell the squares. We're gonna have a band. We're gonna have drinks,
And we're just waiting on a cow to poop on a square.
And people buy the squares, and wherever the cow poops, you win the money. You'll see.
All right.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah. I can't.
You might have to get a cow.
Like, buy it. I have goats. You want a goat on there?
We could do a goat drop.
We could.
Ashley's got a cow we can use.
I have a horse.
Oh, yeah, little Louie.
He's such a dick, though.
I love Louie.
I'm scared of him right now.
Why?
He kicks me. He thinks I'm a goat.
That's weird.
Tell me about it.
Might need medication.
Him or me?
Both.
You're right. Oh, my God. I got medicated for ADHD.
How's that working for you?
I think it's going well.
Are you focused?
Yep. All right, I'm done with her. All right, well, thank you for watching. I'm sorry my throat sounds stupid. Listen to me.
I think it sounds good.
As always, like and subscribe. You tell them. Tell them to like and subscribe and follow on YouTube.
Like and subscribe her damn podcast. Dymin in the Rough with Lance Lynn sometimes.
Yay.
Do it. Do it now.
Say see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
We got Jersey Bittle in the house.
Hey guys.
What's up?
All-time leading scorer.
All right.
Marion High School.
Marion High School. She's kind of a big deal. She goes to SIU now. She's in a sorority. She does not have a boyfriend. What are you into, Jers?
What am I into?
Yeah.
Like boy wise?
Yeah.
All right.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we were just talking about this yesterday.
You don't like tall, dark, and
I
handsome.
like toxic athletes.
Toxic athletes. You like skinny.
Oh, we're
Men.
over that. Can we put this in?
I'm doing it.
Oh my
Tall,
God.
dark, and
Cut.
handsome.
God. Yeah, just, I don't know. I'm
Interesting.
chilling right now.
How's school
Just
going?
chilling.
I'm on the honor roll.
Woo!
Can't relate. I don't think I've ever been on the honor roll. I didn't even get that cord at graduation.
You buy them on Amazon.
do.
They're like $2.
I think I used one from like 8th
I
grade.
bought Trace multiple.
Fake ones?
Uh-huh.
I love
Yeah,
that.
he wasn't in nothing. He didn't even show
He
up.
had all kinds of ribbons, things around his.
That just were not
Ropes.
real.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think
Amazon.
of that.
Amazon Prime. Be here tomorrow.
Oh my God. What else you want to say? You got anything to say about the bass tournament?
Bass tournament. It's always a great time. Mom has done a great job, like keeping his memory alive.
Thank you,
Yes.
honey.
She's very inspiring.
Oh.
Me and my dad, we grieve differently, and Mom.
We were just
You
talking
guys
about.
were practicing because she said exactly
We were just talking about that.
that.
Yeah.
Well, did you tell her I got asked about my life story?
No.
And
By
I
who?
couldn't
I
get it
thought
out.
I'd cry.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's wonderful. Keep his memory alive. Get to see all of his buddies that we don't see anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, we raise a lot of money to give the students at Marion High School, and it's just a great way to give back to the community.
Yeah. Do you want to play this game?
Yeah.
Of all of Mother's kids.
All right,
Which
let's see what
kid?
she says.
I know. Which kid is the most likely to sneak out?
Diamond.
I said
I
Trace.
don't think I ever snuck out.
Oh, we
Have
don't-
you ever
oh.
snuck out, Jersey?
All my kids.
Oh, yeah.
Your
Jersey
sibling.
snuck out?
I went to the pond down the street, and I couldn't even swim, and I was in there swimming. And she comes, gets me out of the pond, and she spanks me with the brush. I think you broke the brush
I did it, bro.
on me.
Yeah, I was so mad at you.
Yeah,
Oh my
I never left the
God.
house then.
You were little.
You
was
didn't sneak
little.
out like in high school or anything to do anything crazy?
I mean, she's got the house like a FBI, all
We
these
got
cameras.
cameras.
There's like
I
ring
can't
cameras
even.
now. I didn't have to deal with any of that.
I can't even scratch whatever without her.
What are you scratching?
I mean, you name it.
All right. Who's the most likely to tell the truth?
Cruz. Cruz is like a little sweetheart.
Oh, he is. We talked about that.
He does no wrong in my eyes.
She said me and you that we're savages and we
You
tell
guys,
the truth.
you guys
whether
are
or not
honest.
She wants to
yeah.
hear
You don't hold back on me.
it. Who had the weirdest obsession as a kid? Jersey was a klepto.
What's that mean?
You stole shit and hid it.
Miss Honor Row. What's that mean?
I'm gonna pee everywhere.
You steal the remote controls and hide them.
Do you remember that one time I was telling the story last night?
Yeah, you were.
Once upon a time, and I can tell this now because I'm 30, but I would like drink wine in my room and like when I was not 21.
She'd hide the bottles under
I'd
her
hide
bed.
it under my bed, and you found it and put it on the counter.
Set it right on her dresser.
So I walk in, and I'm like, well, I've been found out. And I go up to Mama, and she goes, I didn't even do that. Jersey found it and put it up there. I was like, and she didn't, I wasn't in trouble.
Oh, God.
It was just kind of one of those awkward things that
I
we
think I
both
took
wish.
a couple of Dad's fireball shooters. You know.
Wait, you stole them?
Yeah.
Like to take them or just to hide them from him?
Both. I mean, they was sitting right there. I was a little thirsty. Get you a little sip. I'm sorry, my preacher's watching this. Kevin, I'm
help
sorry.
her.
He just texted me the other day. I'm sorry.
All right, which kid's the most expensive?
Oh, that was Trace. That
See,
boy
that's
had,
what I thought.
He had no concept of money whatsoever. Like the $4,000 crossbow, Raven
true.
crossbow he
Yeah.
spent on your card.
Yeah.
What else?
had it
The
Amazon Prime.
DoorDash. Oh my gosh, 3 times a day.
Gucci, yeah.
And that would drive Dad up a wall because he always says, penny saved is penny
McDonald's
earned.
headed home and come home and order McDonald's. Because my card was linked to the account.
Yeah, I didn't want to pay for it.
Honestly, that makes
He liked
sense.
all that sick Gucci camouflage.
That's some good stuff.
Gucci of camouflage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, who's the funniest?
That's a hard one. I couldn't.
It's the funniest. I feel like we're all funny in a way.
That's what I said too.
I don't
She
know.
said you had the one-liners.
Yeah, I don't say much, but when I do, it's pretty good.
Who's the most dramatic?
I'm gonna say Dymin.
I knew that was coming.
I don't really care about much.
Who's the most competitive?
Oh, that's either me or you. You're pretty competitive.
Used to be.
Not like you.
She's
You're-
like a freak athlete that no one knows about.
That's
like
true.
hidden
Yes.
talent, like cornhole. She'll kill you right now.
Yeah, and never play the game in her life
Yeah.
and just go out there and murder you.
I have spurts of like good stuff.
You,
I don't work very hard on anything.
but you're good. You're naturally good at it.
Thank you. But like you work hard at stuff.
Yeah.
She puts
work
her mind to
ethic.
something, she's gonna do it.
Exactly.
Thanks, guys.
Who's the most serious?
Serious.
I think it's you. I don't take anything serious.
I don't know. It depends on what. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to take care of Mom in her old age?
Oh, hell. I'm out. I can't take
not
care of
what
her
I
now.
said.
You said me?
You can't take care of me now.
Oh my
You said,
God.
I don't know if you're
I said all
raising me or
four of
I'm
you.
raising
all
you.
of
I said you guys are gonna. You're raising me. She thinks she's raising me.
She does keep you
I
guys in
keep
line.
you in line.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's gotta be hard.
It's a full time job.
Yeah, that's all my questions. You did pretty good.
Hey, I'm here all night.
Luke's like, well, I'm not. I'm going home.
Can you put a filter on me? I'm looking a little ratchet.
No, you're not.
Oh my gosh.
You want to
You got
sing?
the
I just
good
woke
lighting.
up.
What's your favorite song right now?
It's probably very inappropriate song.
Oh, okay. What's my favorite song?
You're afraid?
Kid Rock.
Jelly
Anything
Roll.
Kid Rock.
Jelly.
Oh,
I am not okay.
you're right. You just got done saying that too. But
And
you
it
are
fits
a
her.
Kid Rock person.
Yeah.
You know every word to every song.
Yeah.
What about the Mitchell Tenpenny? You sang him a song.
Yeah. I did.
Wish we put that video in there.
We should.
Oh, we should put the emergency contact video
Oh
in there.
yeah.
for
Those
sure.
are recent events too.
I know
Yeah, it's
that.
like-
When
A
I was
week
looking
ago.
at that, I was like, those are so. Every one of those was like within the month.
Yeah, I know. You're crazy.
Oh, I got to start acting right.
We need to start bowling again.
We do need to start bowling.
Oh yeah,
That
we're
was
the three
fun.
whole wonders.
Yeah, we are.
See, and she's good at that.
I am good at that. I've won. How many times did I win? Like 3 times in a row?
We got a big necklace that says "Goat."
Yep.
Whoever wins, Papa Danny's got it currently.
He does.
And he ain't
We
been
need to get
back.
that back.
He's scared to go back.
He hasn't practiced in a while, so he needs to like. Take
We
a
all got
couple
new
weeks to warm
balls.
up.
We got shirts.
and then never went back.
Yeah, that was it.
We got those last Christmas, not even this Christmas.
What's your name on the bowling team? You're Titty, and I'm Liddy.
Yeah.
Liddy and Titty.
Liddy and Titty.
What are you? Your dad's Fireball.
Fireballs. Danny's cue ball.
Yeah.
Mama's
What
holy
am I?
balls.
Big sexy.
Oh, yeah. Are you Big Sexy?
Big sexy. What's Lance's fastballs?
Maddie's Mad Dog. What's Cruz?
Hammer?
Hammer. Yeah.
Hammer.
Yep. Hammer
Yeah, we need to
Hayes.
go bowling again.
Oh, it's fun. We have a good time.
We do. We're not right. The more I talk, the more I'm like, Mama being holy balls is my favorite.
She picked that name, too.
I know.
That's what she wanted.
She wanted that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she picked
What
that.
am I?
You're Big Sexy.
All right.
You are. You're Big
The shoe
Sexy.
fits.
All right. Are we done here?
We're done here.
Bye again.
See you next Tuesday. Say bye.
See you guys.
That was judgment.
We done?
Yes.